Smooth. Dark. Listen. Listen.
Walking through the layers of the sound, feet are barely touching on the ground. The air is thick like velvet on my skin. I don't know where the silence will begin. Your voice is woven in the fabric tight, a purple shade inside the city night. Vibration running up and down the spine, a frequency that's yours and also mine. Soft to touch but heavy to the hold, a story that is new but feels so old. Resonance is deep inside the chest, put the chaotic rhythm to the test, wrapping me in waves of audio, nowhere else that I would want to go. We are riding on a velvet frequency, a soft collision of you and me, absorbing all the noise from the street, finding comfort in the shuffle beat. Smooth texture overlapping time, committing the perfect sonic crime. No friction here, just a glide in tone, together in the dark but not alone. Ooh, that, 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 oh, ooh, that, 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 ooh, that, 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 oh, see, covering the scars. Ooh, that, 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 oh, ooh, that, 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 ooh, that, 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 oh, perfect. See, covering the scars, the waveform curves around your silhouette, the kind of sound you never can forget, damping out the harshness of the day, washing all the sharp edges away. I feel the texture of your spoken word, the most beautiful song I haven't heard. It ripples through the liquid atmosphere, bringing everything I need right here. Material of sound, soft and deep, entering the heavy dreamlessly. We are riding on a velvet frequency, a soft collision of you and me, absorbing all the noise from the street, finding comfort in the shuffle beat. Smooth texture overlapping time, no friction here, just a glide in tone. Velvet frequency covering the scars. Soft wave, touch, save. Velvet frequency covering the scars. We are riding on a velvet frequency, a soft collision of you and me, absorbing all the noise from the street, finding comfort in the shuffle beat. Velvet frequency covering the scars, fade to black, soft.
stars, high feeling. Zoom in. I see your face in blocks of square. Digital static in your hair. Resolution is dropping low, but the feeling continues to grow. Not enough data to form the whole, but I can see the outline of your soul. Jagged edges, stair-step lines. A modern love that truly shines. Compression artifacts on the screen. The most beautiful glitch I've seen. Blurry vision, sharp desire, setting the pixels on the fire. I don't need 4K to understand the gentle touch of your virtual hand. It's a pixelated emotion, raw and real. Doesn't matter how the graphics feel. Square by square, bit by bit. Watching the puzzle pieces fit. Low definition, high impact. Establishing the digital pact. Focus is soft, but the love is hard. Playing the hidden wild card. Pixelated emotion, gray and blue. Distorted image of me and you. Zooming in until the image breaks. Counting all the beautiful mistakes. Mosaic pattern of the heart. Making all work of abstract art. The clarity is overrated now. I love the blur, I love the how. Simplifying the complex shape. There is no button for escape. Rendering the love in 8-bit style. Walking the Italian mile. It's a pixel. fade off.
It falls, no logic, just gravity. The sky is gray, the pavement next is glass. Watching the reflection slowly pass. Calculation fails to predict the storm. Everything is cold, nothing is warm, except the heat generating from your hand. Something I will never understand. The drops are random chaos in the air, but I can see a pattern over there, washing off the dust of logic's law. The most chaotic beauty that I saw. Deduction doesn't work on how I feel. Is it simulation or is it real? The formula is washed away by rain. Only the raw emotion will remain. It's rainfall logic, falling from above. A liquid algorithm of our love. No straight lines, just a winding stream. Waking up inside a lucid dream. Pattering against the window pane, driving me beautifully insane. It doesn't make sense, it just makes flow. Where the rivers of the city go. Rainfall logic, soaking through the mind, leaving all the reason far behind. Statistics say we shouldn't act this way, but look at how the clouds turn into gray. Unpredictable weather in the soul, losing the grip, losing the control, saturating every single thought. A lesson that the teachers never taught. Fluid dynamics of a broken heart, a masterpiece of accidental art, drowning in the heavy silver shower, counting every second, every hour. It's rainfall logic, falling, falling from above. The liquid algorithm of our love. No straight lines, just a winding stream. Waking up inside a lucid dream, pattering against the window pane, driving me beautifully insane. It doesn't make sense, it just makes flow. Where the rivers of the city go. Rainfall logic, soaking through the mind, pouring down. Reason drowns, so let it flow. Let it go. Falling from above. No straight lines, just a winding stream. Battering against the window pane, driving me beautifully insane. Doesn't make sense, it just makes flow. Rainfall logic. Wet pavement, reflection, gold.
Tick-tock. On time. Perfect. Tack. from the cup. That you walked in with a steady pace, put a smile upon my face. Click track running in your head, hearing every word you said, regulating the flow of blood, stopping the chaotic flood. Left and right, back and forth, finding the true magnetic north. Synchronization of the poles, nothing true and nothing false. You are the metronome of my life, cutting the chaos like a knife. Steady rhythm, steady beat, making the melody complete. Tick and talk and click and clack, never ever looking back. Keeping the tempo strict and tight, guide me through the blackest night. The metronome swings to the side. Nowhere left for us to hide. Oscillation, perfect swing, changing the way that I sing. Alignment of the inner clock, solid as a granite rock. No rushing forward, no dragging slow, following where the rhythms go. You set the BPM of love, sent from the studio above. Mechanical precision, human touch. I need your timing, oh so much. You are the metronome of my life, cutting the chaos like a knife. Steady rhythm, steady beat, making the melody complete. Tick and talk and click and clack, never ever looking back. Keeping the tempo strict and tight. The metronome swings to the side. Click, click, beat, sick, tempo. You are the metronome of my life. Steady rhythm, steady beat. Tick and talk and click and clack, keeping the tempo strict and tight. The metronome swings to the side. Talk, stop. Align, move. We walk where the street lights cannot reach, a lesson that the daylight cannot teach. Two silhouettes becoming one shape, planning the inevitable escape. No need to see the color of your eyes, I feel the rhythm where the shadow lies. Mirror image moving on the wall, waiting for the night to finally fall. Connected by the absence of the light, everything we do is perfectly right. Black on black, gray on gray, hiding from the brightness of the day. Following the motion of your feet, sent into the heavy urban beat. We are in a shadow scene, moving fast. Forget the future and forget the past. Merging in the corners of the room, blooming like a dark nocturnal flower bloom. Move left, I move the same, playing the invisible shadow game. No separation between you and me, darker than the deepest, blackest sea. Shadow sing. Shadow sing. projection on the concrete floor below, following wherever you may go. Light is just a distraction anyway. We operate within the shades of gray, extension of my body and my soul, fulfilling the darkly hidden role, shape-shifting as the cars drive by, underneath a heavy cloudy sky. Phantom lovers in a phantom town, never looking up, never looking down. We are in a shadow sink, moving fast. Forget the future and forget the past, merging in the corners of the room, blooming like a dark nocturnal flower bloom. You move left, I move the same, playing the invisible shadow game. No separation between you and me. Shadows sink, locking into place. Silhouette, hey. Merge. Darkness. Urge. We are in a shadow sink, blur sink, blur sink, blur sink, blur sink, blur sink, blur sink. We are in a shadow sink, blur sink, blur sink, blur sink, blur sink, blur sink, blur sink. We are in a shadow sink, blur sink, blur sink, merging in the corners of the rooms. We are in a shadow sink, I move the same, playing the invisible close shadow game. Shadows sink, fade into black, sink complete.
Too small to see, too strong to break. Bond. Under the microscope, looking down beneath the surface of the town. Atoms dancing, sharing space. I see the structure of your face. Electrons sharing, orbit pair, floating in the empty air. Invisible glue that holds us tight in the middle of the night. Stronger than steel, stronger than stone, knowing I am not alone. Quantum level, tiny scale, a physics test we cannot fail. Gravity is weak compared to this, the power of a microscopic kiss. It's a microscopic bond we share, found in the water, in the air. Tiny hook and tiny loop, stirring the elemental soup. You can't see it with the eye, but it will never ever die. Cellular connection, deep and true, binding me right onto you. Microscopic bond, holding fast, built to forever, built to last. Chemistry in a vacuum tube, solving the impossible cube. Reaction happening unseen on the biological screen. strand, walking through the shadow land. The smallest thing is the biggest part, beating in the center of the heart. Nanoscale, pico sound, the strongest force that I have found. It's a microscopic bond we share, found in the water and the air. Tiny hook and tiny loop, stirring the elemental soup. You can't see it with the eye, but it will never ever die. Cellular connection, deep and true microscopic bond, holding fast. Close. Closer. Attached. Fused. It's a microscopic bond we share. Tiny hook and tiny loop. You can't see it with the eye. Cellular connection, deep and true microscopic bond, holding fast, built to last. Bonded forever. Bonded forever. Bonded forever. Transparent, fragile, see through. We built a castle made of window pane, standing in the wind and in the rain. You see right through the armor to the core. I couldn't hide the secrets anymore. Refracting light in every single way, turning the night into a prism day. Brittle structure, beautiful and thin, letting all the outside world come in. One stone could shatter everything we are, driving in this fragile glass car. Transparency is dangerous and high, reflecting the blue of the open sky. Don't tap too hard, don't scream too loud, standing alone in the noisy crowd. It's the glass heart theory, clearing cold, a story that is fragile to hold. You see the blood pumping in the vein, you see the pleasure and you see the pain. No walls of stone, just walls of light, shining like a diamond in the night. If we break, we shatter into dust, a sharp and dangerous broken trust. Glass heart theory, handle Smudges on the surface of the soul, trying to keep the broken pieces whole. The view is perfect from the inside out, removing every shadow, every doubt. But cracks are forming in the corner now. I don't know when, I don't know how. Pressure building on the crystal sheet, waiting for the bitter and the sweet. Sharp edges cutting through the skin. Where does the shadowing begin? It's the glass heart theory, clear and cold. A story that is fragile to hold. You see the blood pumping in the vein. You see the pleasure and you see the pain. No walls of stone, just walls of light, shining like a diamond in the night. If we break, we shatter into dust. A glass heart theory, handle with care. Crack, crack, bake, back. It's the glass heart theory, clear and cold. A story that is fragile to hold. You see the blood pumping in the vein. No walls of stone, just walls of light. If we break, we shatter into
fuzzy. Warm. Blue. The channel is empty, just snow and gray. The broadcast is finished for the day. White noise filling up the room, chasing away the heavy gloom. In the chaos of the static hiss, I feel the shadow of your kiss. Random patterns on the screen, the weirdest flower I have seen. Growing from the noise and dust, based on a digital blind trust. Frequency is wide and flat, I know exactly where you're at. Hidden in the interface, static flowers grow. Static bloom flowering white, lighting up the lonely night. No melody, just texture here, whispering softly in my ear. Chaos gardening in the void, everything else is destroyed. Petals made of noise and grain. Static bloom, growing wild. Come to the inner hiss, grow, buzz, flow. Static bloom flowering white. No melody, just texture here. No melody, just texture here. Chaos gardening in the void. Everything else is destroyed. Static bloom growing wild in the noise. Just static, peace. Spinning around you. Nighttime. The sun goes down, the gravity wakes up, drinking darkness from a silver cup. We are asleep when the world is bright, living only for the neon light. Planetary motion in the street, moving to the cycle of the beat. You are the moon and I am the tide, nowhere left for us to run and hide. Pulling me closer with invisible force, staying on the dark, nocturnal course. Daylight burns, it hurts my eyes. I prefer the black and starry skies. Rotation locked, velocity high, watching the comets rushing by. We are in a nocturnal orbit now. Don't ask the reason, don't ask how. Spinning around the center of the town, never going up, never coming down. Satellite of love in the dark, searching for the electronic spark. The city is a galaxy of lights, fueling our endless, restless flights. Nocturnal orbit. the way we glow, moving fast but feeling slow. Caught in the loop of the midnight hour, feeling the magnetic lunar power. We are in a nocturnal orbit now. Don't ask the reason, don't ask how. Spinning around the center of the town, never going up, never coming down. Satellite of love in the dark, searching for the earth-like spark. The city is a galaxy of lights, nocturnal orbit, round and round. Gravity, pull, night, full. We are in a nocturnal orbit now, spinning around the center of the town. Satellite of love in the dark. The city is a galaxy of lights, nocturnal orbit, round and round, levitating off the solid ground. Orbit complete, sunrise, sleep.
Wrong again, perfect. Wake up, coffee, work and sleep. Promises that we always keep. The same routine, the same track, never ever looking back. Some people say it's boring monotony, but it sounds like a symphony to me. Repetition is a comfort zone, building a castle stone by stone. Round and round the record spins, where it ends is where it begins. Cycle is perfect, cycle is true. Every rotation brings me to you. I don't need a brand new song, I want to play this all night long. It's the loop theory of modern love, fits like a hand inside a glove. Doing it over and over again, a perfect circle. Amen, amen. Hypnotic rhythm of the daily grind, leaving the chaos far behind. Locked in the groove, locked in the beat, walking down the very same street. Theory never gets old. Turning the copper into gold. Sample the moment, hold it tight. Play it back in the morning light. Echoes of what we did before, opening up the same door. Consistency is a rare gem, stemming from the root and stem, vibrating in a steady state. circle. Amen, amen. Hypnotic rhythm of the daily grind, leaving the chaos far behind. Locked in the groove, locked in the beat. Loop theory never gets old.
City breeze out in a heavy cloud. White smoke rising above the crowd. You left a mark in the freezing air, a ghost of heat that is lingering there. Condensation on the window glass, watching the taillights slowly pass. I try to hold what I cannot touch, loving the phantom way too much. State of matter changing fast. Nothing solid is built to last. Liquid to gas, solid to air. I see a signal everywhere, disappearing in the neon glow, where the invisible currents go. Following the vapor trail you left, a beautiful land, a quiet theft. White lines cut in the purple sky. No hello and no goodbye, dissolving into the atmosphere. I wish that the fog would disappear, breathing in the mist and smoke, the words that we never really spoke. Vapor trail, stripped of face, lost in the thick and heavy haze, following the vapor trail you left, a beautiful and a quiet theft, white lines cut in the purple sky, no hello and no goodbye, dissolving into the atmosphere. I wish that the fog would disappear, breathing in the mist and smoke, vapor trail fading away, breathe in, fade out, steam out. Breathe in, fade out, steam out. Following the vapor trail you left, white lines cut in the purple sky, dissolving into the atmosphere, breathing in the mist and smoke, vapor trail fading away, gone. Mist, air, empty. Connect, solder, flow, green board, copper trace, designing a perfect interface, solder joint, silver and lead, connecting the thoughts inside my head. Resistance is zero, current is high, underneath the synthetic sky, component placed with a steady hand, the most logical layout in the land. Signal path is clean and straight, opening up the logic gate. Hey, voltage running through the vein, bypassing the center of pain. Input, output, ground and power, working on this every hour. We are a printed circuit board, cutting the wireless, cutting the cord, hardwired love in a copper line. Your schematic is the same as mine. Electron flow in a specific way, turning the night into the day. Integrated chip, silicon hard, never ever falling apart. Printed circuit etched in gold, story of logic to be told. Printed circuit etched in gold, story of logic to be told. Capacitor holding the charge inside, a place where the energy can hide. Transistor switching on and off, soft and hard, smooth and rough. The layout is complex, dense and tight, glowing faintly in the night. Short circuit means we burn and crash, turning the system into ash. But the design is flawless here, crystal data, crystal clear. We are a printed cooling, connected.
Return. Found you.
Find you. Blindfolded in the cave at night. I don't need to visualize. Sending a signal into the dark, waiting for the returning spark. Bounce off the walls and back to me. Drawing a map that I can see. The sound wave travels, hits your skin, telling me exactly where you've been. Navigation by day across the bounds, calculating every single ounce. Frequency high, frequency low, mapping the places where we go. I hear the shape of your silhouette, geometry I won't forget. Echolocation, finding my way through the noise of the disarray. Sending a pulse, waiting for you, cutting the silence right into. I see with it, I feel the sound, standing on the vibrating ground, reflecting off the love inside. Nowhere left for you to hide. Echolocation, ping and pong, right where the melody belongs. The delay tells me how far you are. Are you a planet or a star? This tells me there's me a texture too. Brings me back to you, a bed in the city, flying blind, leaving an individual world behind. Precision guiding sonic beam, navigating the lucid dream. The walls are closing, the sound is clear. I know exactly when you are near. Echolocation, finding my way through the noise of the disarray. Sending a pulse, waiting for you, cutting the silence right into. I see with it, I feel with sound, standing on the vibrating ground, reflecting off the love inside. Echolocation, ping and pong. Signal, bounce. Return, return, found. Echolocation, finding my way. Sending a pulse, waiting for you. I see what it is, I feel the sound, reflecting off the love inside. Echolocation, ping and pong, found you. Sooner, see clear.
But
Feel it. Silent, silent.
the part begin. Haptic feedback, shaking the bone, better than talking on the phone. I feel the rhythm, I feel the buzz, doing exactly what it does. Silent notification of desire, lighting the invisible fire. One tap for yes, two for no, telling me where I need to go. Haptic feedback, buzzing through, physical connection to you. The motor spins inside the case, replacing the expression on your face. Tremor running through the nerve, a feeling that we both deserve. Language without a spoken word, the quietest song I ever heard. Response is instant, lag is zero. You don't need to be a hero, just send the pulse, send the wave, from the cradle to the grave. Haptic feedback, shaking the bone, better than talking on the phone. I feel the rhythm, I feel the buzz, doing exactly what it does. Silent notification of desire, lighting the invisible fire. One tap for yes, two for no. Haptic feedback, buzzing through. Vibration. Vibration. Stop. Haptic feedback, shaking the bone. I feel the rhythm, I feel the buzz, 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 buzz. Silent notification of desire. One tap for yes, two for no. Haptic feedback, buzzing through. Feel it. Vibration. Vibration. Still vibration. Feel it. Blue light. Exposure. Hold the breath. We are a negative waiting for the light, turning the shadows into something bright, washing the paper in the chemical bath, following the only perfect path. The image blooms a sudden velvet blue. Everything is clear when I am with you. A monochromatic perfect tone, a memory that is uniquely known, printed on the fabric of the mind, leaving all the faded past behind. Iron, salts, and water mix, solving all the emotional tricks. A moment captured in the deep marine, the most beautiful blue I've ever seen. It's a cyanotype memory clear and cold, a silver light that's worth more than gold. You are the developer in the dark, leaving a brilliant blue color mark deep indigo and a gentle white, shining with an elemental light. Two shapes merging into one design, an architectural color-free blue. Cyanotype memory, sharp and true. Every feeling is color blue. The edges blur, the center is sharp, playing the heart like a vintage harp. No other color can compete with this, a permanent, eternal kiss, floating in the fixer, still and deep. Secrets that the paper has to keep. I am the blueprint, you are the plan. Starting over where the story began, exposed to love, irreversible change inside this beautiful blue range. It's a cyanotype memory, clear and cold, a silver light that's worth more than gold. You are the developer in the dark, leaving a brilliant blue colored mark deep indigo and a gentle white, shining with an elemental light. Two shapes merging into one design. Cyanotype memory, sharp and true. Tick, tick, it's a cyanotype memory, clear and cold, a silver light that's worth more than gold. You are the developer in the dark, leaving the red blue color mark. Cyanotype memory, sharp and true. Color blue, fix, washed blue.
Same thing. Different feel. Loop it. The actors stir in the afternoon tea. Seems like a ritual only for me. The clicking of the lock on the same door. The same two steps upon the kitchen floor. These trivial movements, small and fast. A quiet moment built to truly last. But when you do it, it gains a beat, making the mundane feel so complete. A tiny variation in the flow, the only place I ever wanna go. Consistency is a new high underneath the ordinary sky. A small routine, a major key, a tiny choreography of you and me. It's the trivial loop of our small life, sharpening the edge of a happy knife, doing the same thing over again, washing away the chaos and the pain. A perfect micro-rhythm we found, standing on the predictable ground. No drama needed, no sudden shock, following the tick-tock of the clock. Trivial loop, steady and true, everything is perfect because of you. The way you stack the plates in the sink, A small detail that makes me think. The sound of your breathing in the dark. A tiny necessary rhythmic spark. We find the comfort in the known. Planting the seeds that we have sown. A sequence that is simple and clean. The most beautiful groove I've ever seen. Repetition leading to the trance. A highly sophisticated dance. It's the trivial loop of our small life. Sharpening the edge of a happy night. Doing the same thing over again. Washing away the chaos and the pain. A perfect micro-rhythm we found. Standing on the predictable ground. No drama needed, no sudden shock. Following the tick-tock of the clock. Trivial loop, steady and true. Small, perfect loop effect. Of our small life. A perfect micro rhythm we found. No drama needed, no sudden shock. Trivial loop, steady and true. Because of you. Because of you.
Urban crime. This is a gridlock romance, tense and tight, holding each other in the traffic light. The engine is off, the feeling is on, waiting for the sun until the early dawn. Stuck between the painted yellow lines, reading the complicated road signs. You are my anchor in the middle sea. This is the only place I wanna be. Gridlock romance, slow and deep. A promise that the city has to keep. City has to keep. The taillights glow in a heavy red. Everything that was left unsaid. We talk in whispers, low and fast, hoping that this moment will last. The rhythm of the turn signals click, making the quiet atmosphere thick. A momentary pause, a sweet delay before the madness starts again today. Finding the space within the crush, a peaceful and necessary. Hey. This is a gridlock romance, tense and tight, holding each other in the traffic light. The engine is off, but the feeling is on, waiting for the sun until the early dawn. Stuck between the painted yellow lines, reading the complicated road signs. You are my anchor in the metal sea, gridlock romance, slow and deep, 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 deep. This is a gridlock romance, tense and tight. The engine is off, but the feeling is on. Stuck between the painted yellow line. Beating the complicated. Slow and deep in the traffic.
Align. Boost. One wave. We are two signals, side by side. Nowhere left for the feeling to hide. When the peaks and the troughs exactly match, a perfect union without a scratch. The volume doubles, the sound is clear, removing all the static and the fear. No destructive interference here. Just the best signal that you can hear. My waveform locking onto yours, opening up the hidden doors. The timing must be perfect and exact. A mathematical proven fact. Moving in tandem, sharp and bright, creating the purest, strongest light. It's a phase alignment, perfect and strong. Right where the frequency belongs. Amplification of the core desire, setting the whole world on the fire. You are the pulse, I am the beat, making the rhythm oh so sweet. No cancellation, no sudden drop, standing together right on top. Phase alignment, true and clean. The strongest signal that's ever been. Divine design, I adjust the knob, you turn the dial. Worth every single mile, the output is massive, loud and deep. A secret that the universe has to keep. It's a phase alignment, perfect and strong. Right where the frequency belongs. Amplification of the core desire, setting the whole world on the fire. You are the pulse, I am the beat, making the rhythm oh so sweet. No cancellation, no sudden drop. Phase alignment, true and clean. Sync, match, power catch. You are the pulse, I am the beat. No cancellation, no sudden drop. Phase alignment, true and clean.
The strongest signal. Full power.
Merge together, no good. Two pictures placed beside each other now. The perfect joint, I don't know how. Finding the space where the colors blend. A connection that will never end. The light from your side flows to mine. A seamless, beautiful design. No messy stitches, no visible thread. Just what the final image said. The line is thin, almost unseen. The strongest bond that's ever been. We are a panorama, wide and true. Seeing the world in me and you. Stitched together with a coded thread. Every word that was left unsaid. It's the digital scene between the view. A perfect connection, me and you. The algorithm made no mistake. The best decision we can make. The joint is cleaner than the air. We are a matching perfect pair. One texture flowing to the next. Reading the final perfect text. Digital scene. Holding the line. A calculated true design. No artifacts, no sudden jump. Avoiding the inevitable slump. Smooth transition in the sound. The most perfect harmony I found. One image ending, one begins. Washing away the secret sins. I touch the border, smooth and fast. A moment that is built to last. A coded whisper, soft and low. Where the rivers of the data flow. It's the digital scene between the view. A perfect connection, me and you. The algorithm made no mistake. The best decision we can make. The joint is cleaner than the air. We are a matching perfect pair. One texture flowing to the next. distance means nothing. See you. The space between us means nothing now. Breaking the rules, I don't know how. Two particles linked across the void. A connection that cannot be destroyed. You turn your head, I feel the shift. Telepathic cosmic gift. Observation changes the state. Sealing the deal, closing the gate. No need for words, no need to touch. I love this silent way too much. Spooky action at a distance, true. Everything I feel is felt by you. The correlation is absolute and fast. A love that is built to truly last. It's a quantum glance across the room, breaking the logical heavy gloom. I know your spin, I know your state, leaving everything to simple fate. Entangled hearts forever bound, standing on the vibrational ground. No separation in the air. I see the truth hidden over there. Quantum glance, fast and deep. Secrets that the atoms have to keep. The world is fuzzy until we look. Reading the universal silent book. Uncertainty, principle denied. When I am standing by your side, the probability is always high beneath the scientific sky. A measurement that confirms the truth, bringing back the beautiful you. The moment that our eyes connect, everything else is incorrect. It's a quantum glance across the room, breaking the logical heavy gloom. I know your spin, I know your state, leaving everything to simple fate. Entangled hearts forever bound, standing on the vibrational ground. No separation in the air. Quantum glance, fast and deep. Link, spin, see, win. It's a quantum glance across the room. I know your spin, I know your state. Entangled hearts forever bound. No separation in the air. Quantum glance, fast and deep. Forever linked. Correlation. Store it. Overflow. minds are singing to the night, holding the heavy electric light. The city is a battery charged up high, reflecting the colors in your eye. Every single feeling is contained, a source of energy never drained. We are the gatekeepers of the stream, living inside a luminous dream. A hidden tank of pure colored rays, lighting up the concrete, lonely maze. Saturation high, brightness up, drinking from the endless neon cup. The glow is strong, the pull is deep, secrets that the city has to keep. It's the neon reservoir, deep and wide, where the electric feelings all reside. 1,000 colors merging into one, never waiting for the morning sun. We are the current, never to stop, right before the moment that we drop. The voltage high, the circuit true, everything I need is here with you. Neon reservoir, ready to flood, a beautiful electric
random. Pattern. Find the beat. A thousand paths that we could have walked. A billion words that were left untalked. The dice were rolling fast and true, but every path led me to you. Uncertainty in the air we breathe, a complex future to believe. But in the noise a perfect rhythm shines, crossing all the complicated lines. A calculated randomness we seek, making the flow beautifully sleek. The future is a moving target far, but I know exactly where you are. The variable is you, the constant is me. A probability we both agree. It's a stochastic flow, running free. The random process of you and me. No fixed equation, just a perfect trend. A journey that will never truly end. A sequence of chance and sudden fate, opening up the logical gate. The universe is playing a quiet game, whispering our mathematical name. Stochastic flow, dancing with chance. A highly complicated perfect trance. Predicting the next step is impossible now, but look at how the rhythm takes a bow. The small deviations make the groove, a calculated risk we have to prove. Every misstep, every little fall adds to the beauty of the overall. A distribution that is even and clean, the most elegant groove I've ever seen. Based on the laws of large numbers deep, a promise that the future has to keep. It's a stochastic flow, running free. The random process of you and me. No fixed equation, just a perfect trend. A journey that will never truly end. A sequence of chance and sudden fate. The universe is playing a quiet game. Stochastic flow, dancing with chance. Chance. Law. Flow. Draw. It's a stochastic flow, running free. No fixed equation, just a perfect trend. A sequence of chance and sudden fate. The universe is playing a quiet game. Stochastic flow, dancing with chance. Perfect trance. Flow state.
Shh. Listen close.
There's a subtle sound inside the drum machine, a presence that is felt but never seen, a phantom touch in the syncopation, causing a quiet inner oscillation. The hi-hats are clicking fast and tight, guiding me through the silent night. A secret rhythm only we can hear, whispering softly in the atmosphere. Invisible force in the background hum, waiting for the beat to finally come. No heavy kick, no screaming synth, just a ghost inside the drum's labyrinth. A tiny spirit light and fast, a love that's meant to truly last. It's the ghost in the hi-hats, light and free, the invisible rhythm of you and me. A delicate shimmer in the lacing rain, washing away the memory of pain. You're the slight delay, the hidden swing, the beautiful feeling that the drums bring. No solid form, just a gentle sway, taking the heaviness away. Ghost in the highs often quit, ghost in the highs often quit, ghost in the highs often quit, ghost in the highs. The pattern is clean, the texture is dry, but there's an emotion floating by, a slight imperfection, perfectly placed, a precious moment never to be wasted. The echo of a touch, low and deep, a promise that the sound has to keep. I feel your presence in the tiny click, making my inner tempo sick in a good way. A subtle groove that's hard to find, leaving the heavy bass behind. It's the ghost in the hi-hats, light and free, the invisible rhythm of you and me. A delicate shimmer in the lacing rain, washing away the memory of pain. You're the slight delay, the hidden swing, the beautiful feeling that the drums bring. No solid form, just a gentle sway. Soft and clear, soft and clear, soft and clear. Click, swing. It's the ghost in the hi-hats, light and free, the invisible rhythm of you and me. A delicate shimmer in the lacing rain. You're the slight delay, the hidden swing, the beautiful feeling that the drums bring. No solid form, just a gentle sway. Ghost in the highs often quit, ghost in the highs often quit, ghost in the highs often quit, ghost in the highs often quit. Zero left, respond now, fast. You raise your hand, I feel the pull. The communication is totally full. No buffering, no slow delay, responding instantly every day. The connection is fiber optic fast, a feeling that is built to truly last. Input to output, clean and bright, operating in the perfect light. The network is strong, the signal clear, removing all the doubt and before the word has left your tongue, a beautiful response has already sprung. It's a latency zero in the heart, a love that's finished before it starts. Instantaneous, true and clean, the fastest response that's ever been. My reaction is ahead of your move, perfecting the emotional groove. No lag, no stutter, no waiting time, committing the perfect sonic crime. Latency zero, sharp and true, a perfect signal between me and you. The ping is short, the response is quick. We learn the emotional digital trick. We operate on a private band, walking through the synthetic promised land. No data loss, no sudden crash, moving in the luminous sudden flash. The server is running stable and high beneath the technological sky. My pulse is sinking to your thought, the perfect lesson we were taught. It's a latency zero in the heart, a love that's finished before it starts. Instantaneous, true and clean, the fastest response that's ever been. My reaction is ahead of your move, perfecting the emotional groove. No lag, no stutter, no waiting time. Latency zero, sharp and true. Ping. Answer. Fast. True. It's a latency zero in the heart, instantaneous, true and clean. My reaction is ahead of your move. No lag, no stutter, no waiting time. Latency zero, sharp and true. Zero lag. Instant.
Slow down, expand now. The clock on the tower is moving slow. Everything is moving fast below. But when your hand is resting on my arm, protected from the urgency and harm, the laws of physics suddenly change, entering a beautiful, quiet range. The seconds stretch into the minutes long. hearing the softest, slowest song. Relative stillness in the noisy crowd, protected by a silent time-based shroud. The traffic lights take forever to turn, a lesson that the world has yet to learn. We are moving at a different speed, planting a slow romantic seed. It's an urban dilation of our time, a special calculated paradigm. The city is rushing, but we are still. A momentary pause on the concrete hill. Every second is worth 100 more than anything we had before. Mass and velocity don't apply underneath the special slow scale. Urban dilation, time stands still. Following the heart, following the will. The faces blur as they hurry past, a perfect moment built to truly last. We are the center of the slow motion scene, the quietest place we've ever been. Watching the vapor trail drift by underneath the heavy, timeless sky. Gravity feels soft, light feels deep, a secret that the universe has to keep. The pace of life is suddenly low, watching the beautiful details grow. It's an urban dilation of our time, a special calculated paradigm. The city is rushing, but we are still. A momentary pause on the concrete hill. Every second is worth 100 more than anything we had before. Mass and velocity don't apply. Urban dilation, time stands still. Stretch, slow, deep, grow. It's an urban dilation of our time. The city is rushing, but we are still. Every second is worth 100 more. Mass and velocity don't apply. Urban dilation, time stands still. Perfect still. Leftover, essential, remain. The data is heavy, the storage is full. We need to remove the unnecessary pull, compacting the essence, tight and small, watching the unneeded pieces fall. What is left is the core design, a simple structure that will truly shine. The noise is gone, the signal is clear, no distortion, no sudden fear. A tiny flicker in the compression high. The purest image underneath the sky. The peripheral is fading to gray. Only the center will stay. A small remnant, strong and deep. A secret that the memory has to keep. It's an artifact, love, the final piece. A quiet, essential, digital piece. Stripped down to the bare, minimal frame. Whispering the true and hidden name. You are the texture that remains behind. The essence that the algorithm will find. The necessary noise, the lasting grain. Surviving all the pressure and the pain. Artifact love, built to endure. Simple, elegant, and perfectly pure. Everything that was extra is gone. From dusk until the early dawn. The heavy files were deleted now. I understand the why and the how. No need for high fidelity here, just the quiet comfort and the near. The tiny blocks that you can't see are the final structure of you and me. A compressed feeling, fast and true. The essential love between me and you. It's an artifact, love, the final piece. A quiet, essential, digital piece. Stripped down to the bare, minimal frame. Whispering the true and hidden name. You are the texture that remains behind. The essence that the algorithm will find. The necessary noise, the lasting grain. Artifact love, built to endure. Strip. Compress. Refine. It's an artifact, love. The final piece. Stripped down to the bare, minimal frame. Behind the necessary noise, the lasting grain. Artifact love, built to endure. Perfectly pure.